Hello and welcome to another beehiiv feature update. In this video, I'm going to cover automated UTM parameter tracking. Now, if you use UTM parameters, you may already be familiar with how they're used to track users and where they're coming from, how they're interacting with your site, and so forth. If you're not, we'll go over a quick review before we jump into how to actually use this new feature. UTM parameters are ways that you can track links and where users are coming from across the internet. There are 5 different types of UTM parameters that are generally accepted. Within this update, we focus on the 3 most popular UTM parameters, which are UTM source, UTM medium, and UTM campaign. And each of these has a specific purpose in helping you determine and understand how users are interacting with content that you're posting. Commonly, you may see UTM parameters used with things like ads online, either search ads or social ads. An example of a link within a search ad might be the URL of your landing page, and then UTM source equals Facebook, for example, if the platform you're advertising is on Facebook. The UTM medium might equal PPC or CPC or paid, indicating that it's paid traffic. And then for campaign, you may set the name of the campaign that you're running. These URL parameters, which just means they're part of the URL that shows up. So if I go here and I type in http www.beehiiv.com, when we talk about UTM parameters, we're going to use a question mark and then just type in UTM underscore source equals whatever the source is. Then we're going to use an ampersand to link these together. UTM medium equals the medium, then something, let's call the medium something else. This will be something, and UTM campaign, a third thing. So right now, if I were to hit enter and I go to the beehiiv website, I can actually go into a tool like Google Analytics and I will be able to see in their tracking tools that I had a visit where the source was something, the medium was something else, and the campaign was a third thing. Now, by itself, that doesn't tell you a whole lot, but when you start to use links and you do this over time, you can start to bucket your traffic by the source and the medium. The source being where they specifically came from, and the medium being the nature of that traffic. So the nature meaning, and the campaign being the specific campaign that a user may have been coming from. So back to the example of Facebook, the source is going to be where the traffic is coming from, Facebook. The medium in this case is something like paid, and the name of the campaign would be the name of the campaign. Another very popular example that you may see in your beehiiv dashboard, it comes from organic traffic. This is going to be, the source is going to be something like Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo, and the medium is going to be organic, indicating that it's organic traffic. And it's not going to have a campaign because there is no campaign associated with that traffic. Now, I'm providing this longer, drawn-out explanation because it will help to clarify what's so exciting about this update. So when you publish content currently, prior to this update, and you have a link in your beehiiv newsletter, you have to manually set those UTM parameters if you want to track them. Now, if you're sending traffic to a third-party website, it may not be that important to you that you track that traffic. Of course, the person who owns that third-party website might appreciate it. But if you're like many of our users and you are sending the newsletter and you're driving traffic to your own website, that can be very valuable to see what portion of your website traffic is coming from the newsletter. In today's world, if you don't track those explicitly by adding the UTM parameters, that traffic will come through in your dashboard as well as in Google Analytics as direct none, which means we're detecting there's no UTM parameters, they're coming directly to the site, there is no medium. Whereas a more accurate representation would be something like source, maybe the name of your newsletter or the website of your newsletter. And then the medium, if you're coming from a newsletter, would be email. And then the campaign could be the actual name of that post. That way, when you're going through your analytics, you can actually see, okay, great, I had X number of users come from Google search. I had Y number of users come from the beehiiv newsletter. I had Z number of users come from paid Facebook campaigns, etc. It helps you more clearly understand your traffic, where they're coming from, how they're interacting with your site, potentially how they're engaging and converting on your website if you go that far with your tracking and analytics. And with this update, we make it absolutely dead simple for you to be able to deploy these codes. So I've gone through a very long explanation to describe a very simple feature, actually. So if we go to the publication and we scroll down to analytics, by default, we have the UTM parameters will be turned on. And if you leave them empty, then it's going to take the place of your publication domain. So in this case, I haven't set a custom domain. This is just what it was assigned. But if it was something like beehiiv.com or blog.beehiiv.com would be the source. If you are sending your newsletter through email, or if somebody's receiving it through email, the medium is going to be email. If they're reading it online and they click through a link, that medium is going to be referral, which is the typical taxonomy for website traffic. And then campaign is going to be a URL-friendly version of the post name. If it was called like a new post, it would say a-new-post, or in this case, the example of my awesome post. Now, you won't have to do anything for these to be set automatically. If you have a naming taxonomy, if your organization has a way that they do naming and you want to do something separate or specific to your organization, you can certainly manually set these UTM source and medium and campaigns. But we do recommend potentially leaving them as the defaults so that we can set them for you. Makes it super easy. If for some reason you don't want UTM parameter tracking, you can certainly turn it off by flipping the switch. But yeah, we made it super simple to start being deployed. And so when you start to write content, you add a link to your post or your email. When that gets sent, we're going to automatically append those UTM parameters to the end of whatever that link is, so that everything's tracked, everything's super visible and clear. Within your tracking and analytics, you'll be able to have a better understanding of who your audience is and how they're engaging with your site, and a bunch more we can save for a future video or conversation. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, and have a great day.